Yo, what's up guys, this is Flame here, bringing back another daily video, and I should be back in the swing of things. I think I'm starting to sound a little bit better. We're going to be talking about The Division. As I was playing the beta, hold up, let me turn it down a little bit. Sorry, a little bit too loud, my soft and delicate ears. Okay, so, as we are talking, I was going to say something, The Division, the beta. Now, I know it's nothing to judge, because it's a beta, but it's also Ubisoft, so they're not changing a whole lot of stuff. It's merely an online demo per se before the actual game comes out. Now, playing it solo, you can see in this gameplay, it was really, really, really difficult. This was also a boss, but I couldn't beat the boss without having another friend come along. Eventually I did beat it, but I had to beat it by, like, fucking with him and, you know, glitching him and everything. So, I know that's not the main intent. I don't know how you're actually supposed to be beating him really easy without being fully leveled up. It is coming through as a Destiny game. It's not supposed to seem like a Destiny game, but it is. So it's kind of like, meh. What are you gonna do about it? It's really fun with friends. It's not very fun solo. When you go into the dark zone, I don't have any footage of that right now. But when you go into the dark zone, there'll be people that'll shoot at you, and they'll become rogue, and there'll be like a rogue bounty on their head, like in GTA when they have like a bounty, and then there'll be like this red pulsating dot above them. You know, on the maps on GTA, I guess you could say. On here, they have like this weird red collar kind of thing, and it's like pulsating. But you can still see them, like even on the maps, and just be indicated with a giant ass UI symbol. So you kill those guys, and you get a good amount of XP and money from it. But if you're the actual rogue yourself, you don't get much for it. And if there's a big ass group of rogues, because if you're a group, and someone shoots someone else, then your entire group becomes rogue, and you're all rogue no matter what. There's not a whole lot of a point of being rogue, because you're still taking people's shit, but you can only hold up to like 6, and you can only extract up to 6, and everybody's gonna see you for a long ass amount of time. And if you die rogue, then you have to wait 30 seconds, I believe, which is totally fine. But you also lose XP, so it's kind of like, man, what the hell is the point exactly? Sorry about that. I do see, since this being a Ubisoft game, all of the Ubisoft games like Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, you know, like all the Tom Clancy games in general, because that's made by Ubisoft nowadays. They always have like a gold edition, because they always come up with the DLCs. Once again, it is Ubisoft. Remember, they'll be giving out all the DLCs and everything, no matter the game. Like, if they had, I'm trying to think of a game that doesn't have DLC nowadays. If they had a Mario game, like New Super Mario Bros., they would eventually be able to come out with DLC for it, give or take. There is DLC coming out for Mario every now and then. You know what I'm trying to say here. Either way, they're guaranteed to have DLC. This is for sure gonna have DLC, like top of the line. It's definitely, even said it. Now, as far as longevity of how to play it, besides it feeling like a grind, this match that I was playing takes about like 20 minutes. And I played another match that was about 20 minutes as well, and there's only 10 missions, and they only showed 2 missions in the beta, which is like, well, that's great. So there's like nothing to do to it, so just wait. It's more of like a Redbox renter, if anybody knows what Redbox is, who I'm talking to. A Redbox is where you go down to this little red kiosk. You can go and I'm sorry. You can go and rent movies and DVDs and put them onto your card, and they'll charge more and more as long as the days go. So you eventually have to turn it in. But they have like games there now, like PS4, PS3, Wii U, and everything. It's not a shameless plug. I'm not trying to talk about them like I'm sponsored, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So the plan is to go and rent it from there, go and check it out. If you enjoy it, then you should go and get it, which isn't a thing that's really taken into consideration a whole lot with games. But for this game especially, it's seeming to be a renter. Now, a lot of the things were really confusing with this game at first. Like, they only had a few abilities unlocked in this, like 1 or 2. Once again, it is beta, so I'm being really crucial for it being a beta, but this is as much time as I've had hands-on with it. I did get closed beta codes, but for some reason it didn't really filter through my account, so I didn't actually get to use it, which is kind of a bummer. But anyway, I still got to play it. Kind of glad I didn't do it before, because I would have been really bored last week without trying this. So that's like, man, there was really nothing to do, because me and my friend, at the end of the day, we were getting really fucking pissed with rogues. So we decided to go rogue, and we started, like, killing people. That's not, that's, like, not fun at all, especially when you're solo and you see a group of rogues, because they can just fuck you up. Like, usually, you don't want to be rogue, because then everybody will see you. But, like, in the full game, it's going to be a big-ass open area in the Dark Zone for rogues. So, everybody's going to be spread out. You kind of have to take in one-on-one if you want to. Otherwise, those rogues can take you over and really screw up your day. And it's not going to be very fun at all. So, you kind of have to be willing to lose. And you have to expect to lose. When they did say you'd lose your gear, they didn't actually mean everything. Like, you just lost the shit that you found that was there. You'll have, like, a yellow fanny pack attached to your back. It's, like, an additional part to your backpack, and people can see it, and then they'll start, like, attacking you or anything. Like, it's really suspicious, because you'll be at a drop zone. If you have, like, a yellow fanny pack, you can hook it up to, like, one of the drop zone areas. It's really hard to explain without having the actual footage of it. But, some people you can actually tell that are rogue, because they'll be just sticking around and they don't actually have any yellow fanny packs, and they'll, like, everybody will gather up into a a circle, because there'll be a rope dropped along from a helicopter, and then everybody start hooking it up, and then some people just, like, throw grenades in there and bombard people, so right before they actually get to hook it up, then they'll take the drops and they'll fucking run with them. So it is really a big pain in the ass, but as long as you have a bunch of friends to be able to play this with, it is certainly fun. But you have to make sure you have that friend companionability. So if you are solo, or if you're a friend and you just want to go into campaign itself, campaign, there's not much to it. Hopefully there will be more to it. The Dark Zone did seem like it had more shit to it. I guess since it was geared more towards PvP, it was a failed idea, but it still worked for, like, the bare minimum of what they were trying to do. Me and my friends still played it. We still got wrecked. We still wrecked. It felt really nice when we actually did kill people. So this beta is kind of a meh, give or take. It didn't really get to show us too much. It was more of a showcase E3 floor demo. That's what I should start calling it. I think the rating in general that I'm going to give this, because it was so kind of once again, it is a Redbox renter. I'm going to give it a 7. A 7 out of 10. Now, if I had to have it on another grading rubric scale, I would give it, from 0 to 100, it would be 65 out of 100 for just the beta itself. Judging it on a beta thing itself, like Black Ops 3 had a beta, Star Wars Battlefront had a beta, Rainbow Six Siege had a beta, actually a lot of Ubisoft. That's kind of what I'm giving it here. I think I gave the Star Wars one, I didn't actually review the Star Wars one, but I think I would have given it around a 7.5. The Black Ops was obviously a 9, because they gave us so much shit we could actually do, and it was a very long time for us to do it. So, the game in general, for how it seems right now, if they just shipped it out right about now, even with the bare minimum and lack of things, I would probably not buy it unless they're on sale for $30 and or Golden Edition. Probably Gold Edition, then I would actually buy it. So, I don't know, it's not really a pre-order thing. Like, even if it has day one bonuses, like extra clothing to wear or different thing to make your character look cooler, don't get it, because the game is going to be sitting on your shelf. That'll be a wasted $60 until there's actually good DLC, which means there'll be DLC coming out for this in the upcoming months of its release. Yeah, I went with a wireless controller, and I was, like, really sad because it died. But that's about all I rate from it. Hopefully you guys do understand how I'm grading this. Take it with a grain of salt. Everybody's experiences are different. This is how I felt. A lot of my friends didn't really like it. A lot of my friends did really like it. So it was a mere toss-up. You know, like Black Ops 3. Everybody fucking loved it. Because it was like, it was COD and it was Treyarch. Like, come on now. So, this is As the Flame. Starting to lose my voice here. This is As the Flame, and I'm out. Peace, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for all your beautiful faces and better content that made no sense. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. I can't do any more high-pitched voices.